Want to help the channel? Go to shopclownfish.com where you can check out official Clownfish TV merchandise in our brand new shop. It helps us out. Also, check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/clownfishtv for more art and gaming live streams that we don't do on YouTube. We want to see you over there as well. Now let's get into the video. Poor Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Poor little starlet Amber Heard.
She doesn't deserve to have even fake red hair.
Jeez. So we're going to talk about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation, which we have not talked about really since the trial began, because frankly, I don't want to get mired down in the day-by-day drama. It is an ugly, ugly thing. Now, we'll talk about it, you know, some of the stuff that's come up and some of the people who are basically like defending Amber Heard and saying, you know, this just makes her look bad. This whole thing makes her look bad.
Now, we actually know this is probably going to get demonetized.
Yeah.
But we're going to do it anyway because the stuff needs to get out there. Whether, you know, it's monetized or not doesn't matter. It needs to be, some of this information needs to be covered. So
right. So this is Kneon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
We forgot to introduce ourselves because I was like, poor Amber Heard. Yeah, so I read this article on The Independent, or part of it, and they're like, you know, the coverage of the Johnny Depp case or the trial sends a wrong message to domestic abuse victims. I just said domestic abuse, we're probably getting demonetized. So here's the point. The point is, it's making Amber Heard look bad. It's making Amber Heard look bad. This is what the author says. Watching how the Johnny Depp versus the Sun case plays out across the newspapers makes me certain I have made the right decision. Every day we're provided with new water cooler moment for everyone to salivate over. What worries me deeply about this drama is that Amber Heard's character seems to be on trial.
Oh, yeah.
When she had absolutely no part in bringing this case or any case forward.
But they put Johnny Depp's character on trial when they put the things out that are now being said are lies.
Yeah, she is merely a witness in the trial and has no control over what the fallout might be. Her life laid bare because of a fight between two other parties. Poor Amber Heard, she never got the chance to decide if she would prefer to hobble around on a knackered ankle or just crack on with her life.
This is bull because she's the very center of the issue. You can't talk about the issue. They printed things that he's claiming are false and libel. It was about Amber Heard. There's no way to not bring Amber Heard into it.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. They're just like, basically this whole thing is about, you know, Amber Heard's character. Oh, poor Amber's under attack.
Well, then I don't appreciate the fact that they're saying that this could be, this could hurt domestic abuse victims. Yeah, well, you're 100% right about that, but you're right for the wrong reason. You're not right in why you're saying it. Because what happens is, if Amber Heard did indeed do this, which it honestly sounds like she did, and we're going to have some other things we're going to talk about in among this, and she did abuse him and all this other things. Then what's going to happen is the next time a woman is really abused, for real, people aren't going to believe her.
Yeah.
And that's where we have a problem. Because this whole idea of believe everyone is a load of crap. Because not everyone is going to tell the truth. And you shouldn't lie about this kind of stuff. And the reason you shouldn't is because then the real victims don't get what they need, because people are going to not listen. They're going to think twice because this person, that person, and this person lied. You know, it's like that I mentioned before, like that case that was not far from here where the girls accused the boy of doing things he didn't do, and he ended up in juvie and lost his job and got harassed out of school and everything else. And then they turned around later and admitted, well, we didn't like him, so he made it up. What's going to happen is the school took them seriously right off, and without really looking into it too much, went and took all the steps they needed to do because they were trying to protect these victims, in quotes. And what's going to happen is the next time a girl is really abused at that school, or one nearby, and they know that story, they're not going to maybe act as quickly as they should because they're afraid they're going to get sued or in trouble after what happened last time because those girls lied. Yeah. That's what you have to, it does hurt domestic abuse victims.
Well, when, you know, look, and there are reasons for this or whatever, but when her legal team, which were, I guess it was the big Me Too legal team, cut and run on her.
Yeah, we've learned legal teams don't just drop you unless they know they're going to lose. We have firsthand experience about that. Not that we were dropped, but
no. But yeah, so basically the article goes on to be like, look, she's not a saint, but this isn't right. Just because Winona Ryder liked Johnny Depp doesn't mean that he's not an abuser now, and he could have changed and all of that.
But the woman he was with for years even said that he wasn't.
Yeah, there have been multiple character witnesses. He was with her
before Amber Heard.
And it gets, look, ultimately Amber Heard is not on trial, but Johnny Depp's character is on trial. And his career is on trial.
But it all ties in because the lies are based on his abuse of Amber Heard, which now looks like it didn't happen. It was the other way around. So, yes, it is on trial because her character has to be on trial too because it's about her allegations.
Yeah, and it's turning out, regardless of, I understand wanting to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I completely do agree that there are people who maybe are as nice as pie to some people and complete monsters to other people, but you undermine your own case when you're caught lying on multiple occasions, not just like I just kind of fudged a few things here and there, but outright lying, and you've got people calling you out on your lies. Then the judge, the court, they're going to look at this and be like, what else is she lying about? Is any of this true? What are we going to do here? And, again, you had a lot of people backing up Johnny Depp. But this one was a huge blow where her former assistant said that she affected, you want to talk about women not being believed, not being heard, and all this stuff being trivialized. She apparently allegedly, maybe possibly stole the rape story from an assistant, which is, the most horrific thing that ever happened to her assistant, and she took it to try to get attention for herself.
I can't wrap my head around that. Because it's a really tragic, horrific thing to have to endure if to be attacked and have that happen to you, and then you tell somebody you think you trust, and then they turn around and then just repeat the same story back as if it happened to them. I can't imagine. How it's already upsetting enough, and that I just can't imagine it. It's just, as a woman or as a person, that's just horrific and terrible.
We've got no signs of injury on Amber Heard's face after alleged Johnny Depp. Donnie, who's Donnie Depp? Donnie Depp is the
knockoff movie.
he is the Johnny Depp for China. After he's been canceled and after Disney's not going to be allowed to make movies for China anymore, they're going to do Pirates movies with Donnie Depp.
That's right.
That's what they're going to do. No, but you've got people saying, they've got the neighbor saying that there was no sign of injury. I haven't seen anybody really, and these are outlets that normally, this is The Guardian, you'd think would back up Amber Heard, and they're all kind of like, here's another lie, and another lie, and another lie, and another lie. Feel bad for her.
Well, I'm wondering, where did they get the people that they're being sued? Was it the Sun? Where did they get the information from that they ran with originally? Did it come from Amber Heard?
I believe some of it did, yeah.
Because then they could probably go back on her if it turns out that she lied, because then, they ran with it and it turned out she lied.
So yeah, here we have a neighbor, Isaac Baruch, an artist who has known the Hollywood star for 40 years, stayed as Depp's guest in the same Los Angeles penthouse complex, told the UK High Court on Friday he had not seen any evidence of injury after the couple's final breakup. But we did see, Depp's finger cut off,
That was awful.
That was horrible. He denies hitting her. We had the makeup artist, I think, came out too.
Did they?
I believe that was earlier.
I remember hearing about it before.
Yeah,
but...
look, there's all this stuff that's coming out. Here we have her TV host pal says Amber Heard misled her about Johnny Depp abuse. A longtime friend, a British presenter and longtime friend, said she was misled. It was revealed Friday at Johnny Depp's explosive libel trial. Me Too activist Amanda de Cadenet was initially supposed to be called by the Sun, who Depp is suing for branding him as a wife beater, but the TV host revealed in a legal declaration filed in June in a separate case that she had a change of heart after hearing a series of audio tapes in which Heard admits to punching Depp in the jaw and verbally abusing him.
Can we just agree that no matter if you're a man or a woman, abuse is never okay? Can we just agree with that? You know, when you're saying Me Too and all that, understand that men get abused, same as women. And you don't hear about it more often with men because it's really like, you know, it's not something that they want to talk about because they're afraid of being mocked and ridiculed. Women feel the same way. A lot of women don't report things because they think they won't be believed. Men is the same thing. Can we just admit that men also get, assaulted and violated and stuff too? I mean, women do too. They both do. Can we just try to help and protect everyone?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's bad no matter what it is. Everybody's ashamed no matter what it is. Their feelings are valid no matter what gender they are or whatever they choose to identify as. You're still going to be, it's still, it's still upsetting. It's still embarrassing. It's still awkward. It's still tragic. And it doesn't matter if you are male, female, or otherwise. It affects everyone.
Yeah. So it's not looking good. And again, she's not on trial, but Johnny Depp is basically, at this point, he's in a fight for his life. Because his career is on the line. His legacy's on the line. And I'm not saying he's a saint.
No, not by any means.
But there clearly is a lot of lying going on here. I just think it's so weird. The Independent is like, well, we never said she was perfect, but if we don't back Amber Heard, then other men are going to get away with it too. So let's just, string them up, because if we don't.
But if you do, other women might get away with it too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just it. And
it's hurting abuse victims, because if you're trying to say that it's going to hurt domestic abuse victims in this case, you're darn right it is, but not in the way you're presenting it.
Yeah, so it's really not looking good. Again, we'll let the courts decide. But every day there's new bombshells being dropped. It's like, oh my God, and when she's got friends that were supposed to be backing her up, dropping out like, yeah, I can't support you. Mm-hmm. It's pretty bad when you've got your assistant being like, my God, she stole my rape story. Like, what the hell is wrong with this person? Mm-hmm. Or I was going to back you up, but I'm hearing that you were hitting him, and it's like, I'm taking myself out of it.
Yeah, and there's audio recordings of it. Yeah. I guess, and I saw articles they're talking about, like, security and stuff were saying that they saw her throw things at him and stuff like that. I don't know. And I'm not saying he's innocent either, but the people he's been with for years, even came out, friends he's known, people have come out and said it's not like him to do this. I'm not saying that you couldn't change, like you said, but it's not in character.
Yeah. So here's the thing, because what is on trial is Johnny Depp's character, and whether or not the paper had the right to say the things about him that they did, and they have to prove that he is in fact what they claimed him to be, which is a wife beater, and that is what's on trial. So of course she's gonna come up.
Well, yeah, there's no way for her not to.
What are they supposed to do? Like, oh yeah, you have to defend yourself from these horrific allegations, but let's not talk badly about Amber Heard at all, because that makes me feel bad.
When she's the source of the allegations and the center of the allegations.
Right. Come on. So I don't know. This is going to be an interesting case, because if he does win this, that is going to kind of turn things sideways, because, and I got to wonder, because for supporters of the Me Too movement, like, she is not the poster child you want, because she's got so much stuff. It's not like she was just
whether it's true or not. There's so much there's so many question marks around it. It's not. I would distance yourself really quick.
Yeah, so people are calling her Amber Turd.
Yeah, I heard that.
She pooped in the bed.
They said it could have been her friend, though. I don't know.
It's Hollywood.
I'm just trying to be fair, but guys, come on.
Look, we haven't talked much about it because, we were trying to be like, okay, well, we'll be neutral-ish in this, and we'll kind of let the courts decide. And then we just kept hearing this stuff. I'm like, oh my God. And then, seeing this article that even with all the stuff coming out, they're like, don't pick on Amber Heard, everybody, because it makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
And it's not good for women if you pick on Amber Heard. I'm like, well, she really did this stuff.
Amber Heard's not good for women if she really did those things.
That is it. And
she also shouldn't be allowed to play characters that are redheads, because that's an insult to redheads.
She stole your hair color.
No. I'm just saying, I don't insult redheads by letting her pretend to be one.
Yeah.
Even if the color's really, really fake and obviously not real.
So I guess we're going to wrap this one up.
Yep.
We'll wrap this up, and we'll keep an eye on this. But I don't know, guys. I'm telling you, every day she looks worse and worse. Mm-hmm. Just my armchair opinion. So I'm going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk later.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.